Okay, so a lot has changed. Hello, episode 3. I wanted to make this video. I don't even think I'm like done in the full transition, but yeah. So TLDR, we crafted some stuff. We have a couple of these rares that have the Boardman's Legacy set pieces on them. That gives us extra totem stuff. And we're using this offhand now called the Tolmat's Incorrect History of a Terra that gives us minion skill stuff. And we swapped to a dagger and off of the axe because of the dagger set Ferrobores, which I haven't completed yet because my ring ran out of forging potential, so I just have a no set on my fucking weapon. And we swapped most of our damage to cold, and apparently I forgot to take something off, so I gotta put points back in now. And what else? I think there's something else, maybe. What else is there? Yeah, we're using a scorpion instead of a bird, because why not? He's been okay. I'm not, like, wildly impressed because my issue sustains that he's impossible to keep alive. But, and, like, the passive revive speed is not super high. We're level 88, which is our goal for our passive tree, which we moved around a little bit. But, yeah, we just got more stuff in cold because we're pretty much all cold now. For the most part, I don't know how to get my storm totem that cold, like, maybe we'll have to hop off of this. It's like all shock chance is converted to chill chance, but like not all damage is converted to cold damage is the problem. I'm still doing like lightning damage. I don't really know. All this sort of stuff here, this cold-esque stuff, this just adds flat cold, but it's like not that much flat cold. I'm not really sure what the route is there. You could drop the big Thunder Totem, but then it's just like, what the fuck's the point of using it? So yeah, I'm torn. I'm torn in the land of the totem. This feels to be like the one that's not fitting in place, but I'm not sure what else to put there in general. My gloves haven't changed. My boots haven't changed. My belt hasn't changed. My right ring hasn't changed. This I'm trying to get a better one of. I just like can't seem to get a good weave on this bad boy. That, like, this is like fine. It just was very low. It was a very unimpactful amount of weave. But I like the +1 Primalist skill, but it's kind of like, what the fuck, is that it? Just for +1 Primalist skill? It doesn't really do a whole lot. I had one that's, I think I have something that's doing something better. This is a relic. So, this one, that's Spriggan Form. This one's giving out just minion damage. Like, this is probably just better. Like, straight up, just better. The amount of minion damage, but like, maybe there's a relic that's super impactful. Like, the Frostborn Seed casts Maelstrom every 3 seconds, but that's whatever. But, like, the amount of attunement is probably better. I don't do Spriggan Form yet, but there's probably something out there that's, like, gonna be, you know, whatever. Yeah, my idols haven't changed, but I updated my filter, so I should find better ones. And I got LP minion damage on my left Phantom Grip and on my Formosus's eye, so that's just a big chunk of damage. So I feel like my damage is fine. My survivability is less fine, but I'm hoping to get some pieces of the last bear set maybe on for these two, and maybe get Thorn Totems on some Storm Totems there, and then finish up this Ferrobore. Like, if I just had LP to put on the 2 set, +1 to all totem skills would be great. But anyway, that's about it for our gear upgrades. Let me actually show you what it looks like. We've been trying to do Stolen Lance in Empowered, but Empowered's spooky, and I don't know how to make it less spooky. I'm dying like every couple monoliths, right? And the problem is that I'm dying and the overkill value is like super low. Like, I'm dying with an overkill of like 20 or 50. So it's like I'm barely dying. My life is low and I need way more endurance, right? So I just have to like get more endurance. So I'm gonna get more endurance from some other set stuffs, but it's just like I just have to work on gear. So maybe I'll have to pop it off of Empowered until I'm like a little bit higher level and like a little bit better off, because of right now I'm trying to work towards things like this that gives me a bunch of health regen, and like I just grab stuff that gives me more endurance and, like, you know, stun chance and like more endurance things. This one gives me less damage taken, and you get the idea. It's just like, it's a work in progress. Alright, but Let me show you what I was doing last. I guess we'll go this way because I failed this. I'll go this way. The scorpion dies. The random beast I get, like this time, is the primordial pig. That's just from the book. It's a random dude. Here's a scorp. Scorp's really cool. Like, I'll just, like, not attack and show you what the scorp does. Okay, so that just straight up killed me. See, that was, like, overkill of 106. The first hit didn't kill me. I just ate the second hit, and that's what killed me. But, like, that's just a gear problem? Or am I just never supposed to be able to tank a rarer's hit? I think I should be able to eat that, you know? To me, that seems like a reasonable thing just to be able to tank and get through. But here's a scorpion. You can kind of see what he does. He's decent. Like, he does good clear. But he's, like, already half dead. So I'll just, like, let him die. Show you what that looks like. Alright, so the scorpion's fucking dead. And his respawn timer is 5 ever. Like, if you stand in the middle, you could respawn and revive him. But I'm never going to do that. Like, that's just a crazy amount of bullshit. So that becomes just, like, waiting for him to die, then come back, I guess. So once I see the scorpion disappear in the top left, I can re-scorpion. Because right now, clicking scorpion does nothing. Alright, so now he's dead, so I can bring him back now. But that's like a terrible, terrible micro. Like, he just doesn't survive, basically. You know? He's gonna die again in 2 seconds. And I have like a bunch of points in his res and stuff. So there's like I can give him a leech to a degree, but yeah, I don't know. Seems a bit strange. I don't know if there's a better way to keep that fucker alive. I'll look into it though. So I think that the plan is just going to be to get out of Empowereds again, and I just have to get the gear I want, like in LP1s. Like I have to identify every piece of gear I want, and then get an LP1 version of it with a decent exalted roll. And then I think I'd be comfortable to come to Empowereds. Right? Because before that, it's like, you see how squishy I am, you know? Like death is around the corner. Seemingly everywhere. But my damage is fine. Like, my damage feels fine. Like that's the big guy. The champions are dying. I feel like relatively okay. You know? Oh, I'm a bit torn. If I belong here or not. It does seem to mostly be a matter of survivability. So yeah, that's where we're at. If I were to farm a better LP, like, for certain things, like my relic is just not good. Probably should get a better relic. My, what's it called? My amulet's good. My left ring is good. My right ring could be anything, you know? Maybe I should do also my blessings, which are like, I'm not sure what I want for my blessings, but I know some of them are just like not useful. Like that one's Void Res, but I have Void Res here. If I just drop this ring, well, the Fire Res does nothing, so I always have totems out, so that doesn't matter. So I could literally just drop my right ring. So if there's a ring that gives me like minion leech or something better survivability wise, that'd be like what to do, you know? Do I have any of these? I have 2 Ascendancy rings. Yes. I just gotta find more better rings then. That seems to be a good thing I'll work on. Is finding a better ring that does something that's not that, and then we gotta find something else that like has an impact relic wise, because I feel like relic is the slot that is lacking the most, you know? The relic slot is definitely the stinker. Because this is like doing a little bit, but not a lot of it. I'm buying a ring. Buy rings here because it can roll exalted, which is fun. That's about it though. Alright, and Ferroboros. Well, I want that, I get just for the shards, but that doesn't help me here. Oh yeah, I want to crack those shards onto this right ring. And that'll give me the 2 set. Fuck, I need to get a better ring, man.
I knew you had something to ask.
Bibbidi bobbidi boop. Alright, well that's not bad. Just right there. I have to knock off a what, a suffix? prefix. Alright, so I could take off that healing effectiveness through the power of God and anime. I didn't. Alright, I did there. Okay, well this could be something decent then. So, I'll put this on there. Alright, that ring's dead to me as far as the game's concerned, but that's okay. So I put that on there. It's not great. My res is still okay. Impossible. And it does give me the 2 set for Fairbores. So, you know, +2 to all totem skills. Why does it give me +3? I must have removed this at some point. I did. I did remove it at some point. Well, that's something. It's not great, obviously, but, you know, it's a step in the right direction. And that's all we can ask for in these trying times. So, I'll work on that sort of gear. And I don't really know where else. Like, I have extra 2 points now. But, like, this is what I'm even putting points in. More damage per stacks of poison. The enemy doesn't have any poisons. Deals additional cold damage, including its own thorns. That seems good. I just have so many points in. You regen mana when the Thorn Totem dies or is unsummoned. That's a flat amount of mana. That's not bad. That help with my mana? Is it per totem, though? Just 6 points per point when a Thorn Totem. Was that every Thorn Totem? Because if so, that just takes care of all my mana problems. It'd be kind of cool if that was the case. These are points coming out of AoE, and then I guess I'll put a point, I don't know, there, sure. Yeah, I'm just like lost as far as what I want to do. I feel like I'm on the cusp of something good, but I can't quite make it. This ring is still good to use for when I want to LP something else, because it is minion damage, with all their also good substats, so, you know, not bad. Alright, well, I feel like that pretty much wraps it up. I can see where I'm working towards. Next episode will be much higher level. It might be a day delayed, but it'll probably be the last of these as I progress into Unpowered's. And then we'll make some big progress, I think, finishing up that sort of stuff, and maybe fight a boss or two. But I'll keep playing. It's going good. Just the gap between the delays will be bigger because it's harder to make more progress in one day, you know? But I gotta get a better dagger that does something. Because this doesn't do a whole lot. It just has the cold pen, which is good, but not good enough. And then, yeah, I'm glad I got the 2 set going. But this isn't LP at all. And, like, most of my gear is shit. So, I'm going to go drop difficulty, and then we'll do more things that are better. So, alright. Okay, I'm Matt Lighty. This has been a little update on where I'm at. And, Street Shark out. The cold totems have progressed. My poor scorpion can't stay alive. But I'll look into a way to keep him up. I have no idea. Whose dog is this? Minimus. Alright. Very good. Okay, bye.